Are you letting your law degree slip away? Hi, and welcome to the Law Simplified, the world's largest independent online law school platform. I'm your instructor, Shaveen Bandarnayaka. On a number of occasions on this very YouTube channel, as well as the different platforms the Law Simplified is disseminated on, even from my one-on-one fast track and masterclass students over the past decade of teaching, I have heard one common phrase: what's the easiest subject to get over? If you like the type of content that I make on this YouTube channel, do subscribe to the Law Simplified and leave a comment below of what other types of academic and professional videos that you might find helpful. If you are a first, second or third year law student, I would highly recommend enrolling in the comprehensive online law school platform, complete with theory, tutorial and workshop lessons based on the actual one-on-ones that I've conducted with first-class law students globally. This statement, the fact that you're looking for the easiest subject to get over, is essentially the death knell of your law degree. What do I mean by this? On a number of occasions on this channel, I've ad nauseum tried to impress upon everyone to work backwards in terms of your qualification and professional experience that you are gathering. Think far and wide based on what you feel the best course of action professionally that you would want to take. Now, granted, at the very beginning, it might be very difficult to figure out what in law you would want to do. But if you put some effort, if you do the research, if you go do your homework essentially in terms of the institutions, the universities, and in particular the programs that they offer, you might not only be able to find a pathway that is opportune for you, but one which is rewarding and enjoyable as well. 99% of students, at least that I've encountered, tend to go for a qualification or a university based on peer pressure. It might be because they've heard one or two good stories about it, and as a result, when they do so, ultimately what takes place is not essentially what is best for them, but what someone else might have considered best for them. On so many occasions, I've encountered students who have not just figured this out late in the game. They might be in their second or third years when they finally find out what exactly they want to do ultimately, but it's then too late since they have selected a university that might not be appropriate for their purposes. Sometimes it's the assessment method that might not be opportune. Sometimes it might be the marking criteria. Perhaps it's the fact that the necessary electives are not being offered by this particular university, and thus they do a disservice to themselves. Regret is the last thing that you need in a law degree. You shouldn't be in your second or third years thinking about decisions that you ought to have made in the long run. So, to recap, the purpose of this video was to impress upon you once again: don't select a university based on what someone else is telling you. Do your homework and make sure that the electives that are offered by that institution line up with what you are aspiring to become in the future. Because at the end of the day, it's much better to plan out ahead and have a rewarding experience in terms of your qualification and later career than regret the decisions that you've taken and be strapped with whatever is thrown your way. That being said, until the next time that we meet, have fun, stay safe, and as always, obey the law.